WLNS is here for you with 6 News at 5.
An alleged incident of hazing at an MSU fraternity has university officials investigating tonight. And it is our top story today at 5. Thank you for joining us. I'm Sherry Jones. The alleged incident took place at the Theta Chi fraternity on Abbott Road in East Lansing. And a video of the incident is drawing the attention of both students and administrators. Our Zach Priest has been tracking this story for you today. He's here for you now with more.
Thanks, Sherry. MSU says they have received multiple reports pointing to a hazing incident at the Theta Chi fraternity. It is one of multiple hazing incidents which have come into the public eye over the last few months at MSU. This comes only about a month after a former MSU student sued their former fraternity and 4 of its members for hazing. The alleged hazing was caught on video posted online, which we do not have the rights to show. The video seems to show 4 young men on their hands and knees eating something off of the ground, while others yell profanity-filled commands at them. In an official statement released today, MSU says they strictly prohibit hazing and says they take every allegation seriously. We spoke to one MSU student today who told us she's not altogether surprised.
That's not nice. It's a little inhumane, maybe. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that, and I'm sure they don't want to do it either, but it's sad.
And the university's statement also says that the Office of Student Support and Accountability met today to discuss the allegations against Theta Chi. Coming up on 6 News at 6, we have more reaction to the news, and an expert on hazing talks about the allegations. Sherry, back to you.
Thank you, Zach. Consumers Energy is reminding people to be alert and take action to protect themselves from scams as we approach the holidays. Company officials offer the following tips to customers. An employee or contractor who comes to your door will wear a company identification badge and will gladly show it to you if you ask. You can call 1-800-760-3295 with the person's name to confirm the identity of any visitor claiming to work on behalf of Consumers Energy. This number will connect you with the Security Command Center and is covered around the clock. And if you believe a scammer is trying to get into your home, lock all your doors and immediately call 911 and report it to the police. President-elect Donald Trump will have a front row seat in the space race this afternoon as he attends the launch of a rocket owned by his friend and benefactor, billionaire Elon Musk. In the meantime, Mr. Trump is pushing hard for his cabinet picks to win confirmation in the Republican-controlled Senate, despite some serious accusations against them. Christian Benavides is here for you with more.
President-elect Donald Trump arrived in Brownsville, Texas to watch the launch of a SpaceX rocket.
We have liftoff.
The Starship, which is the world's largest and most powerful rocket, is designed to one day conduct missions to the moon and Mars.
We want to reach Mars before the end of my term.
Trump is accompanying SpaceX CEO Elon Musk, who has become one of his most influential backers. Musk has already been named co-chair of Trump's committee to slash the size of government.
The president-elect is also pushing Republican senators to get behind one of his more controversial Attorney General pick, Matt Gaetz.
The House Ethics Committee is determining whether it will release its report about the former congressman, detailing some of its findings into allegations that include sexual misconduct.
She observed to her right Representative Gaetz having sex with her friend who was 17 at the time.
An attorney representing a woman who claims she was paid to attend sex parties with Gaetz says he has turned over to the committee Venmo and PayPal transactions showing payments for sex and text messages where Gaetz refers to illegal drugs in code words. Vice President-elect J.D. Vance will escort Gaetz to Capitol Hill Wednesday for meetings with senators, including Louisiana's John Kennedy, who says confirmation won't be easy.
I wouldn't bet my house on it one way or the other. And if I were betting your house, which would be a lot easier, I have to say I don't know.
Vance will also be on the Hill with Pete Hegseth, the former Fox News host, who has been picked to head up the Pentagon. Christian Benavides, CBS News, West Palm Beach, Florida.
Now, in the meantime, prosecutors with the Manhattan District Attorney's Office said today they would oppose President-elect Donald Trump's attempt to dismiss his criminal hush money conviction in New York. But they did tell the judge they do not object to pausing the case. The DA's office faced a deadline today to propose the next steps in this case after the, quote, unprecedented circumstances of the former president's election following his conviction on 34 felony counts earlier this year. Mr. Trump's sentencing in this criminal case is tentatively scheduled for November 26th, though defense attorneys have asked New York Judge Juan Merchan to dismiss the case ahead of Mr. Trump's impending inauguration. Judge Merchan will have the final say regarding the next steps in this case. Now, on the international front today, President Vladimir Putin formally lowered the threshold for Russia's use of nuclear weapons following U.S. President Joe Biden's decision to let Ukraine strike targets deep inside Russian territory with American-supplied longer-range missiles. The new doctrine allows for a potential nuclear response by Moscow, even to a conventional attack on Russia by any nation that is supported by a nuclear power. Russia says Ukraine fired 6 U.S.-made missiles Tuesday in a military facility in Russia's Bryansk region, adding its defenses shot down 5 and then damaged the 6th. Now, while the doctrine envisions a possible nuclear response by Russia to such a conventional strike, it is formulated broadly to avoid a firm commitment to use nuclear weapons and keep Putin's options open.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
If you've been on social media the past few days, it's been coming fast and furious, the snow predictions for later this week. So let's kind of dive into that, about what we expect to happen. So the odds of at least 2 inches of snow falling from the sky. Keywords, falling from the sky. Pretty good chance, a 40% probability on Thursday of getting a couple inches out of the clouds. It's just a question of, well, how much will actually accumulate on the ground? Because one of the big problems, temperatures. While it is going to be cold on Thursday, highs are in the upper 30s. We go from the upper 50s, low 60s into the 40s and then into the 30s. That means the ground is going to be fairly warm. One thing I do want to watch out for is Thursday morning, because with road temperatures, bridges in particular, getting closer to the freezing marks, there could be some slick spots. But in terms of shovelable snow, I don't think this is going to be a huge issue. Satellite and radar, rainfall to our north, pretty quiet here in mid-Michigan as we look at precision cast through tomorrow morning. Clouds will thicken up again by 7 o'clock, and then we'll have a period of rain tomorrow. But you can already watch how it's trying to get some pockets of snow to begin to mix in. And that's primarily because there's colder air aloft, and so you cool the atmosphere from the top down. But the motion on this area of low pressure, it just kind of pinwheels around the region, and it could very well leave mid-Michigan high and dry. We're kind of banking on at least some snow showers rotating back into the area to give us at least a little bit of accumulation, and mainly on grassy areas. So as you look at precision cast snow, we're talking about anything from 0 to maybe less than an inch. You head a little further west, kind of where that low is pinwheeling around the region, there you have a better chance of seeing an inch or so of accumulation and causing slightly more problems. But it's our first snow of the season, so as always, take it easy on the roadways, especially on Thursday morning. So we check out what's happening out there this afternoon. It is relatively quiet temperature-wise. I think my computer just froze, Kendall. See if you can hit that space bar for me, and if it goes, there we go, it's just my clicker. Our McLaren cam this afternoon, we've got cloudy skies. Temperature currently on the McLaren cam at 59 degrees. Today's high 63, a little over a tenth of an inch of rainfall today. We'll check out the next cam on the Grand Ledge cam. A little bit of sunshine making for a beautiful sunset. Current temperature 58 degrees. Today's high was 62, morning low 49. We'll head further south into Jackson County. Oh, you can't beat that, can you? This is a beautiful sunset, and Sherry Jones approves. 57 degrees the current temp. High today was 63. We'll head further south into Hillsdale County, and notice we've got some sunshine showing up, or trying to. Temperature currently 57 degrees. Today's high 64 and almost 2/10 of an inch of rainfall. Temperatures currently in the 50s and low 60s. Tonight's forecast, we'll see low temperatures dropping down into the lower 40s with mostly cloudy skies on the way. For tomorrow, temperatures take off pretty quickly into the upper 40s, but then fall as the rain moves in, so raining in the afternoon. The 6-day forecast on Thursday, 38 degrees for Silver Bells. Chance for a couple showers, but it should be moving out. Temperatures near 43. More rain on Monday. The 6+ 6-day forecast shows a chance for snow showers late next week, as temperatures by next Friday and Saturday near the freezing mark. Some really cold air on the way, huh?
You know, you and I are definitely always looking forward to Silver Bells. Hey, thank you since you've been here. We've been anchoring our live coverage there for 15 years together.
That's amazing, isn't it?
It's a holiday tradition.
We always, when you're hanging out with Sherry Jones, it's always fun.
Aw, thank you. Guess what? Another holiday tradition is that 6 News is kicking off our Remarkable Women series. And we really need your help. We want to recognize all the remarkable women here in Mid-Michigan who make a difference for their families and the community. To make a submission, just click on the Remarkable Women section of our website, WLNS.com. Tell us all about the remarkable woman in your life. We'll pick 4 women and profile them during Women's History Month. That's in March of 2025. You have until December 20th to nominate someone, so good luck.